So when you think about the injuries to, Nick Bosa, hopefully going to be healthy in week 1, and Mike Kendall, good to see him there. One of the defensive ends may end up making it the next literally put to low. Well, this will be dropped. It's away. Good fun. To the second. Lose Big Watson. You like that? You call him that's right. He will hit you. By the way, when was talking to Gray, number 48, who was featured in his last week, AJ Lang was talking. He said, he can remember being in Seattle and watching the 41 film. That's what one of his rookie year. Saying to Bobby, he's 48. You got a good eye. That's a couple of coaching guys. Very smiling for a 53 on a try. He's got it. Robert Sala and Joey Sloan coming from 49ers. Another slide conversion.
A live look at Hard Rock Stadium. You work the entire season to put yourself in position to thrive, to excel in games like this. A late season top 10 showdown, playoff implications of plenty. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Miami's head coach told me before the game, this is exactly what they expected when the season started. They knew they had to go to the transfer portal, and the quarterback they got has lived up to every expectation. He has shown great leadership, composure, and poise in every moment. And not only that, he has really shown that he can get it done on the field. Late in this season, he's taking them to where they thought they could go, and he has got to get off to a quick start here today to keep that momentum going. Back to you guys.
Okay, Holly. And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Straight ahead, it's Hill. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
All right.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Russell on play action. Oh, pressure's coming. Left side is Ford. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
I had Noah Rogers wide open. Didn't even throw. I'm looking at the flat.
They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. Russell. Got his man on the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Making his first move. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds and run away to build a little momentum. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, the running back has it. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Just feeds the running back. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Move. He's changing the play. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his target. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Here in Santa Clara, with a chance to get into the end zone and take the lead when we return.
The Hurricanes will try to convert on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Looking down the middle. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. The Tide ready to roll on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking for room. It's Hill. Still running at the 40. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. They go play action with Russell. Buying a little time to his left. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And the big tight end, a lot of times, it's a bigger strike zone, it's bigger dude. You can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job of being physical by this
I got to throw him. That's the second time I didn't freaking throw him. It's the second time.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Keelan Russell. This time it's complete.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Pulls and fired complete. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Rodgers. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but the defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in the step. Nice throw there, getting the first down. This offense all of a sudden looks a whole lot different than what they did the last time out.
Quick give. Maybe a crease.
Go,
He's
AK.
into the end zone.
Go, AK.
Touchdown time.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the
Good
opening
drive.
possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
The Tide will have to call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
When I look at this team, to me, this team looks better on paper. And it's the formulas stay healthy for the most part with your stars, and some of these young guys step in and step up. But this team will have an opportunity to earn that season Lombardi Trophy and climb up.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Cuts it upfield. It's Pringle. That one could really
They did. I can't wait for they
put
ban
into
that.
high gear as they have a first down at the 37. While the Canes are known for big-time playmakers, tough physical running is part of it, too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but some substance with some physicality, the run game.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Defense
Yes,
makes
Tony in the
a stand
slot.
as the clock runs down to 0.
Yes, please.
So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
First, you get hit by Sorensen. And then, you get Indeed. This time, it's your It's a double win. It can be psoriatic arthritis, a chronic inflammatory disease that attacks your joints on the inside and your skin on the outside. If you've been hit by it,
So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period.
Oh,
Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. 3rd and long coming up. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Fires to the middle. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that
defense.
one.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Quick give. It's Hill. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field, see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Throwing Russell. Misses badly on that one.
I think the quarterback throwing that pass off his back foot is what led to that incompletion. Just not as accurate as he would have liked.
No way he's throwing that off to no way. That's 30 yards. Off to the freaking man. Dude, off my man back.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Now here's Russell. Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there.
That shit set up so perfect.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Pass
got some green grass. Pass to 6. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
If you want to test the physicality of the defense, get the toss play going. Get the outside run game working, because those DBs are going to have to find ways to fight off blocks, and you're going to find out just how badly these little guys want to put their face in the fan.
I keep asking me to do this shit.
Tight end now in motion. Throwing Mensah. Rush right in his face.
Oh, wait, get there. Who's that, Yonsei?
As he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, you know my
where the
dude, bro.
quarterback got, because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
This coaching staff and this fan base should be really excited about this. You got promoted this offseason. We've done promos now for 2.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He's looking to pass. Out wide left, it's Vaughn.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Canes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Drives inside. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
And the Hurricanes are flying down the field. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Mensah to throw. He's got it. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Second and long here. Gets the back moving. Second down, gonna throw it. Release to the back.
I hate throwing this.
Here, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Got his man downfield. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Canes want to pick up the tempo. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Well, he was licking his chops. As soon as he saw blitz, he knew some guy was trying to cover him man-to-man. Ain't going to happen. With his skill set, he's one of the best in the country, and that is just way too easy.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Nowhere to go on that one. He's going to lose 5.
Dang.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Mensah under pressure, and he never had a chance.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations, because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting him on the ground. That's what defensive linemen live for.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their looks there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And this one splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Russell. Out wide right, it's Rodgers.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
To the air, it's Russell. Throwing right. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
When you make big plays for your quarterback in the game, and you catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side, it's Edwards. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Man, great effort by the defense there. They almost come up with the interception. The defender just couldn't get his foot back in bounds.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Again, it's Russell. They're all over it.
Oh, that's it.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Now here's Russell. Still looking. Forced him to get rid of it on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Quarterback changing the play. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Let's not get to a plan. It's going to be perfect for Rick.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Moore is going to be into those corners in terms of dipping up from right. Morris sticking it higher coverage and fewer adjustments, and just playing, just challenging people.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throwing, Mensah. Going for it all. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense. You're late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. At the 40, there he goes. They finally make the stop, and that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We get things going here with a look at Charlotte taking on the number 16 team, the Army Black Knights. And it's the 49ers sneaking.
He's got
What a way to seize momentum. Start the second half, take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes that Alabama offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Russell on play action. Still looking to his right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. There he goes. Inside the 50. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
It's just, it's fantastic. You wonder if Ray Morris gets another tip.
They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Season alley, and he's brought down after a short gain.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Keelan Russell. He's got him in the flat, and they swarm him under.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Now here's Russell. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it's good from 58 yards out.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. So on their first drive of this third quarter, they find themselves in a tie game after that last field goal. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Right side, it's Vaughn. Breaks the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The run inside. It's Pringle. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
And the Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out wide right, it's Vaughn. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Looking for running room. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. They're going to ride this running back. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Making the adjustment on the play. Running inside, it's Compton. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a 1st down.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get it first.
And the Canes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Right back to the well. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Here's Mensah to throw. Turns it upfield. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
It has been so fun to watch him train. Can't wait to see this off the field. We raised it in warning.
And the Hurricanes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short, and teams want to make their move in the rankings. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run with Brown. Touchdown, Hurricanes! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
That's a huge score for this offense. And as a head coach, you love to see your team respond. Obviously, your defense gives up a field goal on the last possession to tie the game. Offense doesn't even flinch. You come out on the field, execute, you march it down the field, score a touchdown, and you punctuate that drive, retaking the lead and putting all of the pressure back on your opponents.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Out wide left, it's Edwards. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Now on first down from the 28. Can't get him to the ground. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Throwing Russell. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. The Crimson Tide with the aerial assault working back at it here. Back to throw, it's Russell. Caught. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Russell. Rushes on. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Plows his way ahead. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And they get another first down. And this offense right now, man, it's just death by 1,000 cuts, right? Like, not a lot of big plays, but they're finding ways to continue to move the football to get first downs. And a lot of times, man, the wear-out factor will come. You run a bunch of plays, and this defense can get tired.
From the gun, the ground game. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Keelan Russell. Keeping his eyes downfield. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Looking for a man, it's Russell. Oh no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense trying to take it back. Oh, he's got some space. And this defense breaks it open as they return it to the house for 6.
Oh, and that is a backbreaker for the offense. You're trying to drive down the field here in the second half to keep this thing close, and you cough it up. And not just that, David, it's a defensive touchdown now, starting to blow this game open.
So starting to get some separation, and here's the thing about this defense, man. It's one thing to create turnovers and to create extra possessions. This is another thing to know what to do with it when you get it. And they scoop it, had a plan, look at them running all the way to the house and add to their lead.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing Russell. Look out! And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And a lot of times football, man, it's just about confidence and feeling good and getting in a rhythm. That's not what this offense has done all day. And now in a moment where you need it, you got to put it together. Where do they go? Like, who is their go-to guy? What is their go-to play? They've struggled all day, but you can erase all of that with one drive right here.
Second and long here. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Left side is Edwards. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Again, it's Russell. Flips it out to the back. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Russell unloads to the wideout. It's picked off. That's number 10. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Hits inside. It's Compton. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the fourth quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the win.
The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it. Gives it. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, it's Compton. Got the first down. He works his way past the first down marker, and that will put this one away.
Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it. And that right there gets it done. Leaning on the ground game, and Jesse, I don't know about the clock, but that thing's about to run out.
And that's really the identity of this offense, too. They are going to be physical. They're going to run the ball even when you know it's coming. And in that situation where you just need 1 first down to end the game, you can go out and execute like that. They're going to feel good after this one.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
Nice throw right there. 3rd and 8 to Jack Bell. Big throw all over these highlights right there. Great throw. Right outside of it with a finger pulling it down. 2nd quarter now. 14-7 game, and it's been throws of firing that one in. A Malik Benson fellow rookie. I think it's one of the best throws of that. They have to see they lead the side outside the step over. 6th-round pick out of Oregon there. Next play after a couple of penalties. From their own 32, Mike Washington's 3-run junior for the nice run. It's a nice one there from the 4th-round pick out of Arkansas. And then Mendoza to Malik Benson for the 6th. And it's best front and center. Nice throw. Touch.
Double slant. You have to. I'm pretty sure he threw this ball without the laces. But just up the quarterback, he gets it, hits it, throws it when the ball hits his hand.
Ran at 16 for 97 yards in the score of the 4th series in that debut. Jacoby Brissett.
You get my job, man. Come on, let me show you how this thing is done.
Jake Brisket. What a throw here to Arnold Jr.
To the left. Layer throw over the defense, bucket, and that's a heck of a catch.
He's back. And Jeremiah Love. What's not to love with this kid? Wow. Just a lot of high-pocket bursts like that one. 2 defenders. No shot in the backfield. He spin moves for extra yards. Good Lord. And finishes going forwards. Moving the power forward. That's what you like. This is the one that everyone's going to be talking about tomorrow. You see him put his foot around? Yeah. Well, put his foot around. He's going somewhere. 58 yards on the ground, 14 in the air. The Cardinals win by 13. Here are the greatest QBs ever.
Yeah, it felt smooth. That was the offensive line, communication, the receivers. We made a check at one point. Everybody got the check, did what they were supposed to do. I thought Clint did a great job of getting the play call early, communicating well, so we went up against the play call. And guys played hard, did their assignments, made plays, and that's what it's about. So, small sample size, but always good to get out there and use the football and score points. Yeah, you did a great job. Moved the football, score points, gave chances to score points, and not really well. It was valuable experience to get out there for all of us and play. I think you'd say the same thing. It was valuable to get out and play. I thought he did a nice job.
It was great to get out there, get my feet wet, especially the first drive. Felt a little sped up, so anticipation and excitement. However, I feel like he had too much around his head scared around.
And it was something that we've worked on with doing that kind of anticipation. However, everybody always realized that was what was pretty good. So the also too emotional, you want to be able to process, make the right checks, make the right reads. But we could have also been able being able to break through those things that they do capture that practice definitely really good experience with the but really good. First series I felt a little sped up, so it's good to come back on the sideline and make mistakes. And then the second series being able to score, third series the lead there, and the fourth series having a good one. Fortunately, I missed the throw at the end. And overall, I thought that the group that I was in with, they were fantastic. They had good routes. Good, unfortunately, like I don't think that, but it's a growing experience. I feel like it showed me that I need to grow up. It's bigger than the person that you are. I say that they sort of every single week that you attend. I think that strong opportunity. Four series and let's say on any series, with 2 to 3 of every single season, there's an opportunity for really good money. I'm going to try to get this. The confidence is always a big part in how you play, especially when you're happy, artist, and ball, confidence is big. The source of confidence, the entire experience, the very good at confidence. A lot to grow from.
He's so earnest, man. He's humble. He's it's great. I just want to honor it. But that's an extreme. They just want to go out there and say, it sounds like he was giving a PowerPoint presentation. Like I was expecting to talk with him slide. But what I love about it was he was taking ownership of the mistakes. You know what I'm saying? No friends that did this. I made the money. I did this. And his teammates now. That's great to hear. Yeah. Especially as easy as it is. So, to me, it's great to hear. We can't just go with that the first football. Cities that, yeah, I think that was we start the season, but again, the season with the game, but I think you got to put this outside practice, put your season in the ball. That's what we want to keep this out. You heard what he said about timing, that's what hurt it. You get the ball on time, you don't need to do. Then I don't know if he's got that athletic ability to do that. He ever really did. The best of all time, that he's got it was at the game again. I think you're right eventually. The question is when does Kubiak make that decision? He's probably plays so well that it puts it all on. But that's for down the road. I mean, this is the first overall selected quarterback that's going to touchdown in the preseason review. First overall pitch game, preseason review, said, it's been a while. You did see again, I'm not so sure that this offensive line is completely sure that they front of the field. We talked earlier about who's going to be the number one target on the outside. With right now, guys, that look like Lee Benson, the guy not going to work in the fourth round pick, but they need a guy on the outside. It's going to be hard to keep Fernando from playing. I will say this, though. He flashed, and you saw some really good things. You saw him get hit. You saw him. We've seen that in college. He was always a tough kid. I mean, even at the University of Cal Berkeley, he was getting hit. He was at 0 big play. But this is the thing. It's consistent. You got to have the consistent play. And it's probably going to come. I'm not saying it. I don't know when it's going to come. And that'll be the time because it's on him. Right now, this offense is based off of timing and anticipation. Like, you understand, we're going to get to the Pittsburgh Steelers with him.